I take the one go, yeah.
I was saying, we are more than nothing I got.
Nothing I get.
As I forget, Premier near to me. Sorry, I'm a pint of the assistant. May you also be assistant. When you need a pass, you can afford.
Yes, you.
Let the people sing. Let the people sing. Take the music down a little bit. Now I'm in issue. Hey, am I winning premium? I'm in issue. Am I winning premium? I'm in issue. Am I winning premium? I'm in issue. Come on. Am I winning premium? Nothing I get. Me yes, you can't. I'm in the coach. I bet. Let's have a shot. I'm in bar. Am I in the soul and I borrow? Oh, come on. DJ, I will try. Already, party we are with it. Peter, my son, who are greetings to everybody. Please pardon me for my voice. I've been running from shows to shows, but I really wanted to come because this is a lovely place to be. DJ stand up, boom.
If you give me benzo,
I want to see everybody's flashlight in the sky. I want to see your flashlight in the sky. I want to see your torchlight in the sky. I want to see your flashlight. Hurry up for Peter. Hurry up for Peter, please. Hurry up for Peter, please. I want to see everybody's flashlight. The place must be white. Yo, DJ stand up. Boom.
If you give me benzo, give me long life. For me and you, baby. No, if you send me to no be my mic. I don't say one day we go die.
But I'll be today. It's over, me Dariana. I want to show. Papi. What am I saying? What a shock me, po. Papi.
DJ motherfucking stand.
It's a monster hit, ladies and gentlemen.
Mighty cool down, don't stop. Time they cool down, don't stop. Plenty enemies don't come. Silence money, don't shout.
Come on! Nice to you, pop champagne.
They cool down, don't stop. Plenty.
Nice to you, pop champagne. Oh, 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 Macheliama. Everybody, let's go. Don't worry, you real thing. Will it seba pupati? If I three was while I got it. And Yama Fefe, send your Besibia and Sati. Near to Shabia and Sati. That's the same quad here to the sun. Take on the very sun. Apostle, me, Jamu. The fire still burning. So very soon. Very soon,
you a pop champagne, I badam.
Macheliama,
I want you.
very soon, you
badam.
I go for champagne.
Maxiliama, I want you. I want you.
Having number one ride. Having number one ride. Having number one. I want somebody to show me love. Come on. Cause I want somebody to show me love. Yeah. Cause I want somebody to show me
I brand to my bro, me young Kamada. But music, I'm a them no. Tell me about come you. Tell me about come and move you. I get to give me the share. I get to get in the share. Tell me about come you. Tell me about come and move you. I get to get it, come in the share. Get to get it, come in the share.
Praise the Lord, hallelujah in the house.
DJ motherfucking stand.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the man, Famia. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we rise as we welcome the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, the man who gave Ghana the Book of Boxing Arena, the man who serves as a member of parliament, a deputy minister, a vice president, a president, a former president, and now a president-elect of the Republic of Ghana. Put your hands together as we welcome the man who now goes down in history for holding the sword to swear the oath of office 3 historic times, John Dramani.
This is DJ Terrell. This is DJ Terrell.
And now once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a big round of applause to welcome the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Good friends from all over the world, it gives me great pleasure one more time to welcome you here to the Bukum Boxing Arena in the heart of Accra, in the heart of the world. Tonight we bring to you some fights put together by Legacy Rise Promotions, ably supported by the Sharaff Mahama Foundation, and some sponsors I'll be acknowledging as we go along. Your Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the officials for the main bouts for the evening. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all bouts are sanctioned by the Ghana Boxing Authority led by Mr. Abraham Nikwe, the President. The clerk of skills tonight, Michael L.A. Tete. Bellman for tonight, Emmanuel Addo. Physician at ringside, Edward Asante. Match commissioner, Alhaji Murtala Tofik. Match scorecard master, Derek Ankra. And the technical director, Shadrach Akwe. As well as the matchmaker, Mubarak Yusuf Nano. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to get ourselves ready for the next event of the evening, which will be an 8-round lightweight contest between the one and only medalist for the Tokyo Olympic Games for Ghana, Samuel Takyi, going up against Odalai Lamte. Let's get ourselves ready for this very, very big one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very big question to each and every one of us here at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Foundation and ably supported and sponsored by the Jamara Home Care, PUG, I2 Developments, Radio Rahim, and the Sharaff Mahama Healthy Heart Campaign, as well as 16 Papier. Media partners for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Max TV and Weasel TV. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we await the arrival of the boxers for the next event of the evening. Let's get ourselves ready, ladies and gentlemen, for that 8-round lightweight contest between Samuel Takyi and Odalai Lamte. And of course, coming up later this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is Abuka Moko going up against Daniel Addo for his maiden event in the professional ranks. And of course, later this evening, we bring you an 8-round cruiserweight contest between Ahmed Abdullah and Sergeant David Bawa Akankolim. And right now, please put your hands together as we welcome the two boxers into the ring, beginning with Odalai Lamte and Samuel Takyi. Mr. DJ. Live from the Bukom Boxing Arena here in Accra, Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to one of the three main events of the evening. It will be an 8-round lightweight contest. And just before we get into the fight formalities for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, respectfully, Your Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, members of Parliament here gathered, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good people of Ghana, good people of all over the world. Respectfully, shall we all rise as we observe a minute's silence in honor of the man who started it all off with Olympic medals for Ghana in the sport of boxing, Clement Aikworte. So, ladies and gentlemen, respectfully, shall we all rise as we observe a moment's silence in honor of the departed Clement Aikworte, the man who won Ghana's very first medal in boxing at the Olympic Games in the 1960s, paving the way for many of the greats that we've seen in the sport of boxing. Once again, respectfully, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shall we all rise as we observe a moment's silence in honor of the departed Clement Aikworte. Shall we have some silence all the way here in the arena? May the soul of Clement Aikworte rest in perfect peace. Amen. Please do take your seats. Shall we do a big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of the three main events of the evening here at the Bukom Boxing Arena, Accra, Ghana. Welcome to all of our friends who are joining us via the live stream on Wezo TV and Max TV. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all of the officials are ready. The president-elect is ready. The fans here at the Bukom Boxing Arena are ready, and our friends watching us from all over Ghana and all over the world are ready. Friends from the media are ready, and every single person in and out of the Bukom Boxing Arena is ready for all of the action. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the big question I ask all of us, are you ready? And now I present to you one 8-round lightweight contest. And I present to you the boxer fighting out of the blue corner. Coming in, weighing at 133 pounds with a record of 4 wins, 15 losses. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the boxer fighting out of the capital here in Accra, Odala Lamte. Fighting across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the boxer who has 5 clean wins, 5 KOs, making up his professional record, weighing in at 136 pounds, known as the Ring Warrior, and fighting out of the Wisdom Boxing Gym here in Accra under the legendary Dr. Ofori Asari. Ladies and gentlemen, the only medalist for Ghana at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, coming in to save the glory and living a life that goes to go down the line as one of the history makers here in our country, Ghana. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, an Olympic medalist, one with a great future, one who looks forward to becoming a champion here in Ghana, in Africa, and around the world, Samuel Takyi. Judges for this bout, ladies and gentlemen, Nathaniel Obeng, Nikwe Kote, and Richard Garte. And in the center of all of the action, I present to you David Nete.
You know that we saw already. When I said stop, stop. When I said break, break. Protect yourself at all times. That gloves. That gloves. Good luck.
2.
Yeah, of course, we are back here at the Bukom Boxing now with the fight action. Following a musical interlude where we saw among them the famous Famille perform some of his famous, music that you know in this country. But the fight continues here, and we have been joined, as you may have seen in our shots earlier, the president-elect of the country, John Dramani Mahama, has joined us here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. And it's Samuel Takyi versus Odaila Lamte in a lightweight 8-rounder. In fact, he's the first fight the president-elect to be watching. He is a big fan of boxing. He has been here several times. As Odaila Lamte goes on the attack, trying to put Takyi in the third corner there. The highly rated Samuel Takyi, his fans call him the ring warrior. You all know it. He is the Olympic bronze medalist, and before we commence the fight, we paid a tribute to the late Clement Kwate Senior, they call him. He was the first Ghanaian boxer, in fact the first African to win a medal in any sport at the Olympic Games when he took silver in light welterweight boxing in the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome, Italy. He also won gold at the 1962 Commonwealth Games in Perth, Australia, as well as the gold in the maiden African Boxing Championship in 1962. Unfortunately, after those heroics, he quit Ghana and traveled to the United Kingdom, where he was based since 1964 until his death earlier this year. Earlier this week, he was laid to rest in the UK. His family went there to lay him to rest. But in Ghana, we also did, the tributes to him. And before this fight, you saw the president join us, pay a tribute to him. Samuel Takyi earlier paid tribute to him last night. Remember, Takyi followed in his footsteps, but also become an Olympic medalist. So, after becoming an Olympic medalist, Samuel Takyi has become a pro, trying to become a world champion too, unlike the late Kwate Senior, who quit boxing altogether and settled in the UK. Many say he felt he was not earning enough for bringing glory to Ghana and decided to, quit Ghana, and he never returned. He even died, he was buried there and all that. But Takyi has vowed to become a world champion for Ghana, and that is the end of round number 1 here. This actually the 6th career fight of Takyi. Remember, he started in 2022 under the tutelage of the Ike Kwate, the rare Ike Bazooka Kwate, who happens to be a junior brother of the Ike Kwate Senior that we spoke about earlier. So Takyi began his career under the tutelage of Ike Kwate. As we look at highlights of that round number 1, where Odaila Lamte took the fight to Takyi and tried to upset Takyi. So we didn't see much of Takyi in round 1, but we hope to see more from the ring warrior round 2 onwards in this fight. Samuel Takyi is handled by the experienced Kofori Asare, who was also in his corner when he took the bronze medal at the Olympic Games. Remember, Asare is the head trainer of the national amateur boxing team, the Black Bombers. As we get ready for round number 2, is Samuel Takyi in the red with the black trimmings with the Ghana flag, or draped up with, you can see the other side of his shorts is a yellow, black, green flag at the other side. That's also the flag of the Ashanti Kingdom, where he hails from. So he has vowed to bring a world title to the Ashanti Kingdom, and he belongs to the Ashanti Kingdom in Ghana, so he has their flags on his, trunks there. The Ashanti region has produced a lot of boxers in the past. Kofi Jantua is the famous among them. They have yet to produce a world champion, but Samuel Takyi has vowed, and that was a very good job there from Samuel Takyi. He has vowed to bring a world champion. I remember somewhere last week, I posted a video of Richard Oblite Cummings, losing his world title to Teofilo Lopez in 2019. And I did indicate that since that day, Ghana has never had a world champion. Takyi was very quick to respond to me to tell Ghanaians that he is coming. He will become a world champion for Ghana. He says he's number 11 because Ghana has 10 world champions already, and he will become champion number 11. Well, we wait to see as his journey to the top continues. And a left jab there for Samuel Takyi. It appeared to be a punch with no danger at all for the opponent, but no, look at how he's lying down on his back. And he beats the count. He beats the count. Odala Lamptey. Actually, he knew what he was doing. He took his time to get up, making sure he recovers on time and in shape to continue this particular fight. It's round number 2, and Odala Lamptey fell flat on his back from a sharp jab there from Samuel. It was a left jab that didn't, appear to be any dangerous, but Takyi is a man who has a very good jab. So maybe we are not in the ring for Odala Lamptey. Nobody knows the power of the punch he took there. So we may understand him as though he's up on his feet, he appears to be in some problem with his footwear. So referee David Nete took him to his corner for that to be rectified, and Odala Lamptey is ready to continue the show. Meanwhile, the action continues. Takyi goes to work again. Takyi. Odala Lamptey fighting awkwardly, doing his best to, look at this. He's seeing a wrestling fight as he wrestles Takyi down to the canvas. And referee David Nate issuing out some instructions to Odala Lamptey to play by the books. Takyi with a very good left jab, double combination there for Takyi. He wants to finish the fight here. Samuel, the ring warrior Takyi, fighting in front of the president-elect, trying to achieve the field. And the sound of the bell goes. Watching this particular show, which is coming to you live on K Sports Boxing. Takyi in the red with the black premise, the Ghana and the Ashanti flags all draped on his trunks as he goes into action again. Odala Lamptey, of course, in the black with the white trunks. Takyi sporting his favorite silver hairstyle. Takyi with 1, 2, 3 jabs there. Odala Lamptey giving Takyi no chance at all to explore. Takyi goes to the body. He goes to the head this time. And Odala Lamptey has yet to land any punch of meaningful impact in this encounter. 3 rounds in so far. Another punch to the body by Takyi. It's all the reward. Another good. Oh, what a terrific point there from Takyi. It's a shot that could take anybody out any day. If you were watching Jamie Buhaya, Sami Mouvoya. And the Frenchman last week. And his fight over in round number 3. A terrific knockout punch from Samuel Ring Warrior Takyi. It's a punch that could take out any opponent any day. And I'm not surprised at all that Odala Lamte has said goodbye to tonight. It's nice from Samuel Takyi. As we go back to watch the highlight of that particular stoppage punch from Samuel Ring Warrior Takyi. As you see, the action was ongoing in round number 2. Referee David Nete came in to separate them. Then Takyi went to the body, timed his opponent. Look at Takyi, timing Odala Lamte. That's Takyi, taking his time. Odala went in, on the attack. Takyi went back. The action continued. But we couldn't see the end of the fight there. But it was a terrific, a powerful punch from Samuel Takyi that, put out Odala Lamte for gold. So it's victory number 6 for Ring Warrior Takyi at the beginning of his career. He has 6 victories, no losses. No draw. All 6 victories now have come by the way of knockout. He is a one for the future. Many believe he has all it takes to become a world champion. He has now signed up with Michael Amumbediako's Streetwise Promotions. Remember, Amumbediako made a world champion in Richard Comey. In fact, the last world champion to emerge out of Ghana. And Amumbediako has sworn to lead Takyi to the promised land, and Takyi himself to mince it very much. And with Amumbediako in his corner, many believe big things are coming out for him. Pretty soon, many have proposed that he's shipped out of this country, if possibly to the UK where Amumbediako lives, or the United States, so he can train in better facilities under, not to say Coach Asari is not up to the level, better trainers, so that, we can move towards his world championship ambitions. Many Ghanaians are supporting him, they back him, he's our boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the 2 boxers. And now in 1 minute and 13 seconds of round number 3, a knockout for the winner, Samuel, the Ring Warrior Takyi. An amazing birthday present for the birthday boy, Samuel Takyi. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the winner.
Is another victory for the Ring Warrior. Olympic bronze medalist, Accra 2023 African Games gold medalist. And you can see in the ring his former national teammate, Mohamed Ayite, the Golden Star. He also took gold. He was the first to even win gold during the African Games minimum weight division right in this very ring.
Congratulations
at
to
the
you,
Boxing Arena. As we listen to Takyi inside the ring.
Thank you very much.
Now, how would you assess your opponent tonight and how this bout went for you?
First of all, I thank God first, and thank each and everyone here, and also thank my team, my people here, my supporters here. I thank all of them, and also thank the promoter to Sharaff Mahama. God bless you. Thank you very much, and also thank his father, the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. Today I want to say something. People don't know about this, but today I have to let people know. In 2016, when our father was the president, I opened this Bukom Boxing Arena here, and he was here and he called me and he said, "Man, you'll be a great boxer in future." And I think that's the greatest. The greatness is starting from now. So I've gone to Olympics, won the Olympics medal, won African gold, and won Olympic qualifier bronze medal. And now it's left with the world title. So the government will help me. I'm promising him I'll be a world champion in his time. So the government will help me because I've made some for the nation
and I've raised the Ghana flag high. So I'm going to raise the Ghana flag high again. So, shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the birthday boy, Samuel Takyi.
You heard Takyi there acknowledging.
Sharaff Kwe. He's only the WBO Africa. I want to fight him. I want to challenge him. So if he's here, he should come into the ring. Yeah, we are waiting.
And we heard Takyi reiterate his desire to take on Sharaff Kwe, the WBO Africa lightweight champion. Takyi has called him off here, and today he's made it official.
My name
in
is
the ring
Bernard
in front
Kenya.
of the president-elect, who he has promised.
My name is Bernard Kenya. I want to challenge Samuel Takyi.
Takyi going to greet the president.
What makes you feel that you can stop him in his tracks?
Yeah, he is my small boy. That's why.
He's your small boy? Just that? Or you have superior quality in the ring?
Long time.
So what can you do against him if you are given the opportunity?
If get time and share any more for me. No, no need to much again. No, tell anybody any more for me. No need to enough.
All right, Duke, what do you also have to say to us tonight?
Yeah, sorry, I lost my voice, but I want to challenge Samuel Takyi. I'm the 2018 Commonwealth Games, only the bronze medalist. I represent Ghana, and I want to challenge Takyi. He is the Olympic bronze medalist, so I want to challenge him. So I will see who is best. I'm ready for him.
Samuel, 2 challenges on a night when you won your 6th professional bout. What do you have to say to these 2 boxers?
Jesse Latte is my friend. He's my mate at the national team. I respect him very much, but I want him to know right now he don't have any bet. He's an old man, so he should sit down. I want to fight Sharaff Kwe. Sharaff Kwe is in the world number 10, so I want to beat him and replace him in the world number 10 because Nyele Loko. Woman Papa was a say na lo better manage Papa. Woman J Papa was Sani Kelano. I'm fit Ghana bossy. I'm here to raise Ghana boxing and game. I'm here to bring Asuma Nelson back, I quarters back, and DK Prices. I'm here to bring them. So Jesse Latte is the old man. You should sit down now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sharaff Kwe is here. We'll take brief comments from him and then we move forward. Sharaff Kwe, what do you have to say to this one?
Shishije inkashida banungo because leyo nuoyo nyana wababa biye ke oba biye fe ewaje cho fele shi nyemi ngo waje shiji inu akete chike ebanyem boxing here you have to fight a best and you become a best no ketechi ke ebayini in their option unless the manager Manas he accept that she want to fight me because in Ghana me you know ni Bernard Bele boxing arena now me the first boxer ni president get title file President John Dramani Mahama ni me if you know because no tumo many you be me fair poli agaji Sharaff Kwe le no tumo no get Samuel Takyi e ba anyemi e be option unless the manager Manasi go ahead then the man
Final response from you, Samuel.
Sharaff Kwe you want to shegbe mi popo mi be ni ma South African ke manager me ma ile wa yin mo se kola ko yin se pa manager mi ke ma ile wa ma ile o manager le ba no abu ke mo ba yi ni be ne ke mo ba yi ni je o manager je le ba no ke mo ba yi ni go kika no retire no boss doing in his lifetime ma retire.
Thank you. Final.
O fine she ba me okay he accept no ni Samuel Takyi of because boxer say le so we fight best I know no chon best She no need a you or be I know. Mogoni manager. Mogoni manager. No, can move by accept that can get no me be option. Money get somewhere to channel because boxing or fight or best. No become our best. No somewhere to cheer. If you like a best in it. Me tell mom may reply manager. Don't know back and go back to she me tell my came from say she Sheriff Kwe a care a back white title. Ne can't slash your mama. Ni minute in China. Your mama Eba president because me this first box and belly boxing arena. Need your mama get title film. No, if you like Moko Banye a Sheriff Grano ni David Abi Onye me if you only be in Africa. Me piano do BBO Ghana. Me piano do BBO Ghana. I go call the BBO where title. Me she WBO me award. No, I appreciate on only WBO. Can only me fair and life in Ghana. No, can't you ask more influence self. Me tell the manager a respond I can go ahead. Then go ahead. She get she daba in boss. Mita link ngeleba. Mi geleba ringa no mita never jina. O fine. Yeah, she va mita no never jina.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Sharaff Way.
Hello, Nads. Mr. Ring announcer Nads. We have Samuel Takyi here to give him a token from Cora and Piva. So congratulations. There you go. That's your package from Piva and from Cora. Well done. Congratulations, Samuel.
Thank you very much, y'all, for Franca. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the next event of the evening. It will be an 8-round cruiserweight contest between Ahmed Abdullah and Sergeant David Bawa Akankulim. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the two boxers here into the ring as we build up to the main event of the evening between Abuka Moko and Daniel Ado. Right now, however, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the two boxers into the ring for the 8-round cruiserweight contest here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Ahmed Abdullah coming up against David Bawa. Shall we welcome the two boxers with a big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, a final call for David Power as we look ahead to the 8-round cruiserweight contest here at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Izzo TV and Max TV, I present to you the next main event of the evening, and that will be an 8-round cruiserweight contest. Judges for this bout, Nathaniel Obeng, David Nete, and Richard Garte, son of the legendary Fred Garte of blessed memory. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the boxer fighting out of the blue corner. Coming in with a weight of 196.4 pounds, fighting for Ghana at the African Games and representing at the Commonwealth Games, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the Armed Forces Gym under the legend John Napari. Coming in with a record of 4 wins and 3 KOs, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Sergeant of the Ghana Armed Forces here in the ring tonight, David And across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with a weight of 196.3 pounds, fighting out of the Fit Square Gym here in Accra, Ghana, and weighing in at 196 pounds and with a record of 7 wins, 6 of them coming by way of knockout. Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome the boxer, Ahmed Abdullah. And in the center of all of the action, ladies and gentlemen, referee Nathaniel Nikwe Kote.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. You obey my command. You fight hard, but fight clean. Touch gloves. Good.
Round 1.
The tough The toughest fight of the night is underway, and is Ahmed Abdullah versus David Bauer. And Bauer puts Ahmed in all kinds of trouble to begin the fight. The military officer punishing Ahmed Abdullah in all kinds of trouble to begin the fight. The military officer said at yesterday's weigh-in that this was going to be an easy payday for him. That was actually said by his trainer, John Napari. And he is very experienced. He has been a black bomber for a really long time, went to so many international competitions, and has also been fighting in the army boxing team. Recently, only about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they went to Abuja, Nigeria to participate in the Ahmed Abdullah with a punch that nearly sent Bauer down. This is already looking a very, very good fight here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Finally, we have a fight on our hands. David Bauer started very strongly and appeared to be ready to knock out Abdullah in the very opening minute. But Abdullah has, survived, and he nearly even sent Bauer down there. Actually, the punch rattled Bauer, but he managed to stay on his feet. And round 1 still continues here. This is the heavyweight. This is actually a cruiserweight fight. But the big men, when the big men fight, you can expect brutal knockouts anytime, because they have all the power in their hands. And Abdullah appears to have recovered so well from the initial, attacks of Bauer. We are still in round number 1 here. And many may think we are already done in round 6. This fight promises a lot of fireworks, and we've already seen much of that in round number 1. Both boxers were on the fringes of going down. It was Ahmed who initially appeared to be going down, and he was supported by the ropes. He survived. Then he took out David Bauer. But we are even now, and I don't know how the judges are going to score that round, because the 2 fighters all had their movements in that round number 1. For the fight first around, it's just a sight. Mahama to this very arena, which he inaugurated way back in 2016 when he was still the president the first time. So round number 2 underway here is Ahmed Abdullah, the man, the tall, lanky Ahmed Abdullah. He's in the white shorts, while David Bauer goes on the offensive once again. The powerful punches from the military man, threatening Ahmed Abdullah once again. But Abdullah, he has cried that he has not been getting opponents for his fight. On the night, Jacob Dixon and Mohammed Aruna were supposed to have fought. He was here ready to challenge the winner in the ring. But it was never to be, because that fight failed to come on. Now, he has got a really, really good and tough opponent in David Bauer, Akim Kolim. the man who for ages has been a national team boxer. He was at the Commonwealth Games in 2018 in Australia, Gold Coast to be precise. And other international competitions with the Ghana national boxing team, the Black Bombers. He joined the army, fighting the army boxing team. And tonight, he is facing off as a pro against Ahmed Abdullah. This encounter is scheduled for 8 rounds. Both fighters are undefeated. Ahmed Abdullah, who started his career in 2020, has 7 wins, no loss, no draw. All the 6 of the 7 wins came by knockout. While David Bauer, I can call him, who made his debut, his professional debut in March last year, fighting for the Ghana Army team in the Ghana Professional Boxing League in the season in which the Ghana Army emerged the champions. This will be his 5th career fight. He has won all 4 career fights so far, and 3 of them have come by way of knockout. So tonight, whose O will go here between David Bauer Akankolim and Ahmed Abdullah. Terrific double combination there, which both caught the face of David Bauer Akankolim. Round number 2, scheduled for 8. And referee Nathaniel Obi struggling to separate the 2 fighters at the sound of the bell to end round number 2. As we look back at some highlights of that round number 2. And you can see Bauer tried to corner Ahmed there, but Ahmed fought back bravely. It's built for 8. You are live on K Sports Boxing, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. K Sports Boxing wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year ahead. Remember, we are only 2 days away from Christmas Day now. We are already in Monday, 23rd of December 2024. The setting is the Bukom Boxing Arena, the home of Ghanaian boxing, as round number 3 of this cruiserweight encounter scheduled for 8 rounds begins. And David Bauer attacking Ahmed Abdullah once again. Ahmed Abdullah used to be managed by Michael Amubediako. I don't know the situation of that management contract at this point in time. And he has vowed to, also make Ghana proud in the ring, Ahmed Abdullah. But, he conjures some good multiple combination of punches there. But you can trust a military man to be very, very durable and ready to go all the way here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, my tag no come. Oh, my friend, I will send you a message. You know, Bill, the Christmas band. Power is a KO knocked down there by Ahmed Abdullah, and Power fell on the ropes. He was saved by the ropes there. And the referee Nathaniel Obin issues the mandatory count against the military officer. Ahmed Abdullah has recovered so well in this fight, considering the way he appeared rattled in the opening minutes of round number 1. And he goes again. Another good left jab there from Ahmed Abdullah. No, but David Power moves in for the kill of his own. Oh, it's a good show so far here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. And David Power moves for the kill once again, landing some multiple combinations to the body of Ahmed Abdullah, who goes in attack mode again. Both fighters showing a lot of durability. 3 rounds in, there's nothing to separate the two. Even though I think Ahmed Abdullah has jumped into the lane, if you ask me. He survived the onslaught in round 1, did well round 2 and round 3. He sent the opponent down. Round of 4. Still no match to separate these two fighters in this cruiserweight contest scheduled for 8 rounds. Ahmed Abdullah in the white, undefeated in 7 career fights. David Bawa Akinkolim in the blue, yellow, green shorts. He is also undefeated, 4 career fights, 4 victories. Who's all will go here tonight? This is what we want to see in Ghana boxing. 2 crack fighters putting their undefeated records on the line, going for it. If you are a champion, you want to be a champion, you have to fight the best. You have to beat the best to become the best. And that is what exactly Ahmed Abdullah and David Bawa Akinkolim are seeking in this particular fight. As both give, another give and take affair there in the center of the ring. Oh, who will go down? It's a give and take affair as Bawa goes into for the kill. His hefty looking punches are destroying the opponent, but no, Ahmed Abdullah is fighting back strongly. But David Akinkola goes on the move again. Ahmed Abdullah on the ropes. And he responds with a powerful effort. But the point of and Ahmed Abdullah is down. He's down in the ropes. But for the ropes, he will have gone down there. And he appears very, very worn out. Can he continue this fight? Referee calls him to come. Referee wants to see if he's in a good situation, good condition to continue this fight. And he says yes, but no. He is wobbly, if you ask me. He is dead. Can Akinkola finish him off here? But David Bawa appears tired himself. The final 10 seconds of this particular round. Can Ahmed Abdullah survive? He is in a big trouble. Remember, he went down already in this round. And he appears very wobbly. But he's still standing strong as David Bauer goes in to finish him up and the bell sounds to begin to end the round. Ahmed Abdullah. And Bauer is also very, very tired. This is a give and take affair. The two fighters both appear very tired. Wonderful boxing fight, boxing match here. You are missing out if you are not at the Bukom Boxing Arena, but you are lucky, courtesy K Sports Boxing. You can watch all the action here, and you can see the coach of Ahmed Abdullah in his corner. President of the land. A great exhibition for Ghanaian boxing. These are the kind of fights in Ghana I want to see. A fight in which both boxers are determined to punish their opponent. Both are determined to run away with the victory, and they are giving their all. As round number 5 gets underway here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Ahmed Abdullah in the white versus David Power Akinkolim in the multiple combination of colors, green, yellow, blue. Round 5 of 8. As Abdullah swings some hefty punches the way of Bauer, who now gets close to the opponent and works the body of Abdullah. It's a cruiserweight contest headed for 8 rounds. The penultimate fight of tonight's show at the Bukom Boxing Arena. We are left with Ahmed Abdullah. Ahmed Abdullah sends David Bauer down with a hefty left hook. This has been a good fight so far. Round 3, Bauer went down. Round 4, Abdullah went down. And Abdullah has sent Bauer down again in round 5. Can Abdullah finish the opponent here? Abdullah, can he finish David Bauer here? But trust the military officer to be very, very well conditioned to take any punishment you throw at him. Ahmed Abdullah. It's a very, very good fight here. A really, really nice fight here. This fight will be followed by the last fight of the night, featuring Abubakari Kamoko, the son of Brahima Bukombanku Kamoko, trying to follow in the footsteps of his father, as well as his elder brother Mustafa Kamoko, who already has 8 career fights as a pro. And Abdullah. Oh, it's a give and take affair. Both fighters. Both fighters appear dazed there. But you can see David Bauer still warming up, still showing signs of a man ready to go all the way again. He's a military officer. So the drills they go through Wearing the uniform. 5 rounds down. Still unclear who will be left standing at the end of 8. Twice, David Power has gone down. Once, Abdullah has also visited the canvas. It's a really, really good fight as we watch highlights of that round number 5 here on KA Sports Boxing. Beautiful, beautiful exchange of punches from the two fighters. Both testing each other, both giving each other the fight of their career so far, and both determined, focused, still believing they can win this fight. It's a really, really nice fight here in front of President-elect John Dramani Mahama, the former president of Ghana, who was actually the one who commissioned this very edifice, Bukom Boxing Arena, when it was first built in 2016. He's back in charge of the administration of this country, and his first point of call is to come watch fight action here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. And David Bawa, Akin Kolim, and Ahmed Abdullah are giving the president-elect a fight he will remember for a long time. David Bawa goes down again. David Bawa goes down again from another hefty punch by Ahmed Abdullah. Ahmed Abdullah taking control here. 3 knockdowns scored by the boxer Ahmed Abdullah, keen to maintain his undefeated career record. The show continues because David Power, Akinkolim, is back on his feet, but Abdullah still detecting the tempo. Referee Nathaniel Obin notices an elbow by Ahmed Abdullah and issues a stern warning to the fighter. Abdullah goes to the body of Bawa and a good pointer from David Bawa as he tries to regain control here in round number 6. Remember, he's already been down in this round. He was down in round 3, he was down in round 5, and he went down again in round 6 by Bawa, who is trying to corner Abdullah, who clinches for dear life. The fight fans are enjoying themselves here. This has been by far the fight of the night. Abdullah throwing some hefty punches to the body, to the head, anywhere of David Bawa. Ahmed Abdullah is delivering the hefty punches here, making his significant reach advantage count in this fight. Ahmed Abdullah with another very good right hook there. Oh, Abdullah inflicting some punishment on David Bawa, the military officer, but trust him to take all that punishment in his stride. The army officer is all. Ahmed Abdullah winning all the crucial points. Ahmed Abdullah. It's been a great 6 rounds so far in this penultimate fight here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. So we are ready for round number 7, the penultimate round of this, our penultimate fight of the Legacy Rise Sports Promotions bill here in Accra, Ghana. This is actually the first fight of 2024 for Ahmed Abdullah. He last fought in August 2023. So it's been a long time away from the ring. Unlike David Bauer, who ended up, Abdullah sends Bauer down again. The height advantage of Abdullah counting so much for him because he just stands over Bauer, and it's so easy for him to land on the opponent who has to chase, but Bauer goes in with a hefty punch there, trying to surprise Abdullah. Ahmed Abdullah. He last fought in August 2023, over 15 months ago. But he's rolling it all back here, showing proof that he has been training all this time. And his ring rust showed early in round number 1 as Bauer tried to take him by surprise. But Ahmed Abdullah has recovered so very well as the fight progressed here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. He has dominated the last 3, 4, 5 rounds, if you ask me, sending the opponent down. And Bauer nearly went down again. And is Ahmed Abdullah here. He told David Bauer yesterday that fighting the amateur ranks is different from the pro ranks. But David Bauer's trainer, John Napari, swore his boxer was going to win this fight. It's not been a good night at all for Bauer so far. But this is the big man fighting. And it takes just one punch to make a massive difference when the big men are fighting. We saw it last week. And it's a stoppage victory for Abdullah. It's a stoppage victory for Abdullah. It's a fantastic performance by Ahmed Abdullah. A terrific, fantastic performance from Ahmed Abdullah. And David Bauer Akintola is down and out. Round number 7. As we look at highlights of and Abdullah. Highlights of the fight just gone by on your screens at the moment. A fight that has been won via a round 7 TKO in favor of Ahmed Abdullah. He has inflicted a first career defeat on David Bauer, the former Black Bomber, Army officer, fighter of the Ghana Army boxing team, which won the Ghana Professional Boxing League Season 2 in 2023. But tonight, when he came up against the lanky Ahmed Abdullah, Abdullah showed his mettle as David Bauer goes to hug Abdullah. A great exhibition of sportsmanship there by David Bauer, the military officer. A great sportsman he is. And both of them acknowledging cheers of the president-elect who is seated in the front row just at Rick's side. It's a round 7 stoppage victory for Ahmed Abdullah. He stays perfect. 8 victories now from 8 professional fights with 7 knockouts to match. And it's a perfect rebound, relaunch of the career of Ahmed Abdullah. He last fought in August last year. The whole of 2024, he had been on the fringes, waiting for his moment, waiting for his fight. 3 weeks ago, when Jacob Dixon and Muhammad Aruna, also in the cruiserweight division, were about to fight, he was ready to call out the winner. Unfortunately, that fight couldn't happen. Now, will Jacob Dixon and Muhammad Aruna come forward to challenge Ahmed Abdullah as we go into the ring to hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very entertaining 8 rounds of boxing. I know you all agree with me, and that's the reason why we have to do a big round of applause for the 2 boxers. And now, after 2 minutes and 36 seconds in round 7, the winner by technical knockout, Ahmed Abdullah.
And now you're breaking. Stand by.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the 2 boxers. Let's begin with you, David. You have gained loads and loads of experience from the amateur ranks, got into the professional ranks, and got what was a very, very tough fight this evening. What kept you going?
It's hard working and discipline.
What would you say about the challenge that you got tonight in the ring from Abdullah?
Yeah, Abdullah is a good boxer, but my preparation was very poor. So I didn't get enough time to train. But I have to accept the fight so that Ghanaians will not say Bao is afraid of any boxer in Ghana. So that is it. I train only once a day. And no, I have never had a sparring before coming to this ring. So that is also the reason why my performance was very low.
Would you want to do a second opportunity with Abdullah?
Fantastic. That one I'll prepare very well and know that this is fight is like a world title to me, and I want to knock him out.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for David Bauer. And now to the winner of the bout, Abdullah, congratulations to you. You put up a spirited fight tonight. What was your secret tonight?
Alhamdulillah, first of all. And I want to thank everybody who came here to support this boxing, and also the best matchmaker, Yusuf, and also the CEO, Sharaff. And I want to thank the president elected to Ghana. I want to thank everybody, my fans, especially the Teshi Fair Junction boys. You know, we're still coming. And one more thing is, I want to say to Bawa is a very good boxer. But first of all, I give thanks to Almighty Allah. It's been a 12 months now not being in the ring because I had a challenge. It's a private challenge, I can't say it here. So I really take this opportunity from Yusuf and the president also allow me to give out a good show for people to know that I've been out but not quit boxing. I'm still in, alhamdulillah. We give all glory to Almighty Allah.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, some more applause for the 2 boxers. you so much to the multiple award-winning DJ Toyo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up shortly will be the 6th round light heavyweight contest between Abu Kamoko and Daniel Addo. But just before that, ladies and gentlemen, remember that we're live on Max TV and Weasel TV. And now, just before we go into the final action of the evening, which is the main event of this Legacy Rise Sports Bill, I'd like to invite into the ring the following. Mr. Sharaff Mahama representing the promoters and managers of Ghana Boxing. Mr. Percy Comey representing Old Boxers. Joshua Clotty, the former IBF welterweight champion. Ayite Powers, the boxers president. Mr. Charles Quartey, the president of the United Boxing Coaches Association of Ghana. Mr. Bernard Quartey, the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority. And Alhaji Tofik Murtala, the promotions chairman of the Ghana Boxing Authority. The second vice president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Mr. Roger Barno, and Mr. Shadrach Akwe, the technical director. Mr. Michael Tete is the deputy promotions chairman of the Ghana Boxing Authority, and Mr. Abraham Kote Nikwe. Respectfully, I'd like to have these individuals join me here in the ring for a special presentation before the main event of the evening. One more time, Mr. Sharaff Mahama, Percy Comey, Joshua Clotty, Ayite Powers, Charles Quartey, Bernard Quartey, Alhaji Tofik Murtala, Roger Bano, Shadrach Akwe, Michael Tete, and Abraham Kote Nikwe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just before we invite the main man of the moment here into the ring, I'd like all of us to do one very big round of applause for the Boxing Supporters Union of Ghana. Shall we do a big, big round of applause for them? They have been braving through the odds, supporting our boxers through thick and thin, and tonight they are here to add to the electrifying atmosphere in the Bokom Boxing Arena. And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I hand over the microphone to the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, I'd like all of us to rise as we welcome His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, here into the ring for a special presentation. While we do all of that, we'll do a big round of applause for the man who gave Ghana the Bokom Boxing Arena, which has now become an iconic place here in Ghana Boxing's history. Thank you, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Mr. Abraham Kote Nikwe.
Mr. President, we have here Sharaff, who is representing the Promoters and the Managers Association. We also have here Ayite Powers, who is the president of the Boxers Association. We have Charles Quartey here, who is also representing he's the president of the Coaches Association. Then we have the GBF, the amateur president. Himself is also here, Mr. Bernard. And then we have the Old Boxers Association, Percy Comey is also here. Then the GBA executives. Then the world champions. We also have Joshua Clotty representing them here. Mr. President, the last time you came here, you can see that you knocked Azuma Nelson. And for that, we would like you to have this in your office. Anytime, we know you are going to remember Ghana boxing. God bless you. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. Let me thank the whole boxing fraternity and the whole sports fraternity. We conceptualized this arena in order to bring up boxing as a sport in our country. Unfortunately, it's not been fully utilized the way we expected it to be. I want to assure you that we're going to build the full complement of this arena with the gyms and everything so that we can bring boxing up as one of the top sports of Ghana. We all love football, but football is not the only game. It's not the only sport. When we were young, we used to stay up till 4 a.m. to watch Azuma Nelson fight in Australia. We're going to recapture those days here in the Bukom Boxing Arena. And it shouldn't only be boxing. It shouldn't only be football. It should be all the other sports. When we go for the Olympics and you see a country won 67 gold medals, it is not only football, it's not only sports. It is skiing, it is all kinds of judo and everything. So let's build up all the sports and all the talents that we have so that Ghana can go to a game and come back with 20 gold medals, 30 gold medals, instead of just one bronze medal in either boxing or football. So let's work together. Boxing Association, my doors are open. Whatever you want me to do to help you to bring boxing up, you're welcome. The door is going to be open to you. And I'm going to come here anytime you're having a big match, just call me. I'll come and join you here to watch the match. Thank you very much. Sharaff, thank you very much. You are on your own trajectory. I'm in politics, you are in sports. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you all.
One more big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nathaniel Ato. Another round of applause for the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is unwavering support for our sports. And I believe it's an integral part of the reset mission that we are on. To not just reset our country, but to reset our sports, just so all of us would benefit and be excited. A round of applause for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. So we want to switch things up a little bit. Have you all been choked by love before? Say, this love, the choke. I can't hear you. Say, this love, the choke. So ladies and gentlemen, permit me with a round of applause to welcome up here to serenade us, the one, the only, Safa, ladies and gentlemen.
Ruga. You know this one. Come on now. Ruga. Ruga. Give me that. Ruga. 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 Give me that. Ruga. 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 Give me that. Ruga. Ruga. Ruga one. They want your money on you. Everybody under control. You're gonna take this money down low. Everybody under control. Yeah, you get the money in control. You're doing control. You're gonna take this money down low. Everybody take. Baby, remember. They want to cut the stuff. They don't need that. Oh, remember. Baby, remember. Hey, hey. Give me that. Give me that. Melody, listen. Give me that. Hold up. What's up? Adam Abraham. Mariana. If you love our new president-elect, let me hear you say, he choke. He choke. Toyo. Come on, sir. Listen. True love and mine. That is not die. The rest of my heart and mine. Oh. Whatever. Why was my mind one? My music. Yeah. Baby, tell me what you with. Yeah.
number 1 ring announcer, just so we can continue the boxing. So if you're excited, now, if you're part of the 56.5, let me hear you make some noise! So the fireworks are going up right now. Everybody, let's go! Let's ride! On the feet right now!
Nobody higher than Joe.
This is DJ Toyo.
I know right man, we dey fight the woman. Keep your baby right, even if she be kaya yo. Because tomorrow go be another story.
Everybody, let's go! Let's go! I know back out!
What I know, see, when he swear, she said, I can't do.
This is DJ Toyo.
Don't make her tell you, say, your mother. Make her tell you, say, your mother. Me say, they are more in a 6 feet.
Let's go.
You know, say, shatter movement, the big thing. I say, if you know the jar, and these girls who be me. Every day, them I call you happy, happy, yeah. Me I dey sing this song for the party, party, yeah. Okay, try to make up.
for a party, ladies and gentlemen. If you are, let me say a zoo with honor to invite the finalists, the man they call Citizen.
Big round of applause for the award-winning DJ Tayo. Let's do it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And now to the main event of the evening, a 6-round light heavyweight contest between Abukamoko and Daniel Ado. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the two boxers here into the ring. held in Accra. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the boxer, Abu Mogo. And now I hand you over to Richard Gotti, the man in the center of all of the action.
Good day, guys. You know the rules. Obey them and obey my commands at all time. Make sure you protect yourself. You fight harder than you fight. You touch gloves, go loud.
Round one.
It's the debut of Abu Kamoko. He goes by the nickname Ambitious Tilapia. This is the first professional fight of his career. The son of the famous Brahma Kamoko, famously nicknamed Bukumbankum. Ambitious Tilapia, remember, he won silver in this very weight division, cruiserweight division. But this particular fight is light heavyweight during the Africa Games in Accra earlier this year. He actually did it in this very ring. And since then, we've been looking forward to his pro career. It never got off until now. Tonight, 22nd December, before the President-elect John Dramani Mahama is finally getting the opportunity to fight for the stability opponent. He goes to work here against Daniel Ado, a fighter who has only 2 career fights before tonight, and he lost both. And that's a very good left jab for Daniel Ado, as Abu goes with a powerful right that appeared to rattle Ado. Abu Kamoko, on a mission. He vowed he was going to top his father in the African Games medal, bragging right table, because his father took bronze in 1999 when he represented Ghana. The Black Bombers way back 1999 when Abu wasn't even born. Abu competed for the Black Bombers in the Africa Games, and he swore he was going to better his dad, and he took silver. Now, he says Brahma Kamoko was never a world champion, although Buko Bankun was a Ghana champion, Africa champion. So Abu, will go all the way and bring a world title home to the Kamokos. His elder brother, Mustafa Kamoko, is already churning out a pro career. We saw him fight in this ring about 3 weeks ago, dressed in a bright attire. And tonight, Abu came in dressed like a king with the crown on his head. He is here to crown himself the king of Ghana boxing. And tonight is the first journey on that long road, as Ado appears to be in some trouble already. He is complaining of something at the back of his head. Referee Richard Gotti corners him, asks him, "Are you good to go?" He said, "Yes, let's continue the show." And we are underway again. Abu fighting so well, courageously, fearlessly, taking the fight to the opponent, ready to kill Abu Bakr. And that's another very good left punch from Abu Kamoko. Abu doing so well for himself. He's very early in the fight as the round number 1 comes to a close here. And there is Abu Kamoko dancing after the first round of his pro career. now a professional boxer. It's official. Let's look back at some of the highlights of that round number 1 between Abu Kamoko and Daniel Ado. There you saw the hefty punches there from Abu, which were creating lots of discomfort for Daniel Ado. In round 1, which easily was a round for Abu. His first ever round as a professional boxer just went down in the books right before our eyes. History has been made before our very eyes here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Another Kamoko has entered the professional boxing realm, and his name is Abubakari Ambitious Tilapia. He's sporting the white shorts, neatly, nicely, designed with the yellow trunks. As Ado's mouthguard falls, he's in all kind of trouble here very early in this fight. This is just round number 2. This is a light heavyweight contest scheduled for 6 rounds. It's the main event of tonight's Kabudo. We've witnessed a total of 8 fights so far. You saw Samuel Takyi take out Odala Lamte. Then he challenged Sharaff, the WBO Africa champion. You also saw Ahmed Abdullah put up a terrific performance in destroying soldier man, military officer David Bauer, the fight before this very one. And Daniel takes the fight to Abu as he lands a very good left jab there, but Abakamako corners his man and goes in with a hefty point to the body. But Daniel is still standing firm. So much punishment being heaped on Daniel Ado here by Abu Kamoko. Abu, very fired up, very focused, very determined to do the business here as Ado lands 1, 2, 3 punches there. Agodo with a left hook. And Abu's punches swinging dangerously. When they are thrown, you fear for Ado. It's still round 2 here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. This show is presented to you by Legacy Rise Sports Promotions, and they call it the Ultimate Legacy. The second event of Sharaff Mahama's Legacy Rise Sports Promotion, and you saw his father, the president-elect John Dramani, get into the ring as Abu goes in with another East swinging. Right shot. And there you see Machen took Ado. And Ado appears to be some very brave fighter, because despite the intensity and the heaviness of the punches being thrown by Abu, he's standing firm and ready to also fight on Daniel Ado. Remember, this is the pro debut of Abu Kamoko as he had a very good left going there from Abu Kamoko, and Ado is flat on his back. Where is the ringside medic? No, he is up. I thought he was in some kind of trouble there, but no. Daniel Ado, the brave Daniel Ado, he has shown a lot of bravado. Yeah, in this opening 2 rounds here, in this particular light heavyweight encounter at the Bukom Boxing Arena in the Ghana capital. We have the president of the country, the incoming president of the country, right here in our midst. Yes, the Legacy, Ultimate Legacy Fight Night presented by Sharaff Mahama with his father in full support. And I was telling you, and there you saw the highlight of that terrific left jab there from Abu Kamoko. It sent Daniel Ado crashing onto the canvas, and he lay flat on his back. Many thought the fight was going to be over, but not in the books of Daniel Ado. He rose majestically and was saved by the bell as round number 3 begins with another powerful left hook there from Abubakar Kamoko. And Ado goes down, but is ruled a slip by referee Gate as Ado complains of rabbit punches by Abu Kamoko. Ado facing a lot of frustration as Abu goes to work once again. And is the show of Abu Kamoko ongoing here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. The son of the famous the show of Abu Kamoko. He's up and going in the Ghanaian professional ranks. He's been made in fight as a professional fighter. Is currently the fight we are all watching here on your screens. And he goes in for the kill again. Oh, what? And Ado has been thrown out of the ring by the punch of Abu Kamoko, but he's back on his feet. And he's back, and after beating the count of Refigate, the fight continues by his Abu once again. Terrific body punches, uppercuts from Abu Kamoko. But perhaps if you ask me, Abu should take his time. And he goes with the southpaw stance. Abu Kamoko is a man on fire, rampaging, demolition. His punches are finding it difficult to find their opponent. He's not taking his time at all, Abu Kamoko, if you ask me. He has to relax and know that this is a business. He has to take his time and aim at the opponent and take him down. Not necessarily throwing punches in the air as Ado clinches for dear life. Oh, referee Gate in a bit to separate the two fighters, nearly push Ado down. And Ado has been cornered what is game by Abu Kamoko. It's all Abu Kamoko. 3 rounds in here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. And once again, Daniel Ado is in some kind of trouble. His mouth guard went off and is being washed and inserted once again. Is Abu Kamoko making on debut, that is Abu Kamoko on debut, pro debut against Daniel Ado, who is fighting his 3rd professional fight. He's lost the 2 he previously fought. And Abu Kamoko is determined to inflict a 3rd straight defeat on Daniel Ado, who is unwavering and standing firm in the face of the bombardment by the son of Bukom Banku. Round number 3 is in the box. And we get set for round 4. Is Daniel Ado in the mood to continue? And you can see referee on your shot at the corner of Daniel Ado, issuing some instructions to the fighter in black with the yellow trunks. Round 4. Abu Kamoko. Many may have thought this was going to be an early shower for Abu, but no. Daniel Ado is still standing strong, firm, now fighting back and landing some multiple combinations of his own, but he's still doing the chasing here. Abu goes in and Ado! Ado caught him with a snap shot there that nearly took Abu out of the ring. As Ado's mouth guard falls once again. As he's deducted a point by referee Gate for the continuous falling of the mouthpiece is part of the rules. You have to be able to keep your mouth guard in your mouth. This is like the 3rd or 4th time his own has fallen and he gets resetted again, but he has been deducted a point as a result. The show continues and Abu has been shaken here as Ado goes to work. A revived and now confident Daniel Ado. Can he do the magic? Can he upset Abu on his pro debut? The show continues as Abu now appears to be taking his time. He goes in for the kill again. He corners Ado again. And Ado is standing very, very firm. Goes in with another left hook. Daniel Ado. He goes to the corner. Abu chases. What is happening here? What is happening to Abu Kamoko? And Ado complains of some pain to the chest as Abu goes in for the kill once again. So many hefty punches being thrown by Abu, but many of them are not finding a target. And it's something the team of Abu Kamoko really need to work on going forward in his pro career. He needs to get his punches landing on the opponent and not just swinging around the ring. That can even get yourself tired. As another jab there from Abu pushes Ado into the ropes and out, nearly falling off the ring. And once again, it's another standing count against Daniel Ado. The show continues and it's round number 4. Abubakari Kamoko. Can he finish off Daniel Ado here? No, Ado holds firm and once again complains of a rabbit punch, holding the back of his head in explanation to referee. Gatti, the son of the famous. And as the round sounds, Ado appeared dazed, but he was saved by the bell. 6 rounds.
This one's 6.
And down goes Daniel Ado once again.
5 or 6.
Round number 5. But he's up as he's done so often in this fight so far. This is like the 3rd or 4th time Daniel Ado has visited the canvas, but on all occasions he's risen to battle on. Once again, the mouthpiece of Daniel Ado, has fallen off. He has already been deducted a point for the constant falling off of his. And once again, it's another point deduction against Daniel Ado. He has to learn. He has to learn. These are all parts of the game. As Abu Mohsen for the kill. Abu Kaparik Kamoko, the son of Baku. And down goes Ado again.
3.
And I'm surprised that I haven't seen Brahma Kamoko right here at ringside when his son is fighting. When he knows too well that
Ladies and gentlemen, before the announcement of the result, we would like to say a very big thank you to the legendary Amir Khan, who provided the gloves for the 2 boxers for this fight. A big round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Also to my lieutenants here on the microphone tonight, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Mustafa Nete, the MC in uniform, and Kosi Fiaka. A big round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. And now in 1 minute and 30 seconds in round 4, I declare the winner of the 6-round light heavyweight contest, Abu, the ambitious Tilapia, come on! Boko. Thank you, thank you. Abu, congratulations on this win. But before that, let's speak to Daniel Ado. Daniel, how did you find Abu on his debut? You have already have 2 professional fights.
Abu is too tough, so I manage him to fight this fight.
Thank you very much. And now to you, Abu, congratulations to you. How did you find your very first fight in the professional ranks?
Well, first of all, I want to say a very big thanks to God for my life. And after that, I want to give thanks to the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Honorable Afreshi Kote, and my boss himself, the strong VPN. Sharaff Mama, we love you! Yeah, big up to Shahid Mama. You know, this is my first professional fight, so because of this fight, me tilapia, I can't sleep. Always I did the river inside working.
Okay, now tell me, we saw you try to give the killer punch at certain points. It didn't really work, but you kept going. What is your biggest lesson you're taking out of this evening's experience?
You know, my opponent is a very good boss, and this is my professional fight. I was trying to do it fast, but the opponent gave me tough. So I will go back and work and come back stronger.
For you?
Bishop's Tilapia is ready for them. Right there! Right there! Sharaff, right there! Back down!
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the 2 boxers. And this is how we wrap it all up. But a final thanks.
Open the none, mo be tell okay tell like I go to say family challenge mo be dodge. O nya ma boile tenu, ma jibo ile.
DJ.
Don't you know the book of Uncle be the winner? Cause every day we don't pray to Jehovah.
Two. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming one more time. We have one last bout more to go. It will be between Godson Amozu and Harry Hope. Godson Amozu and Harry Hope. Officials, stay put.
between Godson Amuzu and Henry Hope. Fighting for the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at 135 pounds. He's had 5 fights, won 3 and lost only 2. 3 of those fights wins came by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, spotted in the red and white shorts, red sneakers, and a blue and white gloves to match. From the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Godson Amuzu. Now the contender, fighting from the red corner, spotted in the white shorts, red and white gloves, and blue and a black sneakers to match. Ladies and gentlemen, he's had 4 fights, 1 all fought, no loss, no draw. Ladies and gentlemen, from the red corner, I give you Harry Hobson. The man at the center of this bout is Richard Gaffey.
Good day, guys. The rules as usual. Obey them and obey my commands at all time. Make sure you protect yourself. You fight hard and you fight. Tight gloves. Good luck.
Round 1. One, 2, 3.
I can do better than one. I live on, he better me. I want on, he better me. I catch him on the media. Sell you what I can do. But I can start. No, I can do the counting. 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 I can do better than one. I live on, he better me. One.
It's territory.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last fight of the night. Please, a round of applause for them one more time. Now the verdict. In round 1 by knockout at 2 minutes 15 seconds. The winner for this bout, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Godson Amuzu. A round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much all for coming. This has been the Bukum Boxing Arena Legacy Rise Promotions. Please drive safe. The country needs you alive. Good morning.
I do my voice on this beat.